The morning after their grand jury appearances, Cardi B and Stefon woke up to a different reality. What had started as a legal crisis quickly morphed into a financial disaster. Headlines dominated every news cycle. Cardi explodes under pressure, Stefon refuses to talk, power couple cracks in courtroom, and the fallout was immediate. Within hours, sponsors were on the phone with their lawyers, scrambling to distance themselves from the toxic spotlight. One of Cardi's major beauty endorsements quietly issued a statement saying they were re-evaluating their partnerships. By the afternoon, insiders revealed Stefon's NFL team was already discussing disciplinary actions if the scandal escalated further. For Cardi, the problem wasn't just her courtroom performance, it was her brand. She had built an empire on being loud, unapologetic, and unfiltered. That worked in music. It even worked in social media. But in the cold world of courtrooms and corporations, it translated into volatility. Executives don't like volatility, they like predictability, clean numbers, and safe faces for their products. Cardi's fiery testimony, replayed endlessly on cable news and social media clips, made her look anything but safe. Sponsors saw liability, not influence, and they began cutting ties. Stefon's situation wasn't much better. His silence in the courtroom was spun as guilt in the press. Commentators on sports talk shows debated whether his no comments and I don't recalls were evidence of a cover-up. One viral clip of a sports anchor yelling, "If you've got nothing to hide, why can't you just answer the damn question?" racked up millions of views on TikTok. Suddenly, it wasn't just about his career on the field, it was about whether fans, sponsors, and even his teammates could trust him. Privately, his agents warned him if this case grew any bigger, he risked losing his next contract. The media frenzy created a domino effect. Fashion brands that had lined up Cardi for appearances began pulling back. A sneaker collab scheduled for later in the year was abruptly postponed indefinitely. And in Stefon's world, whispers spread about the league's commissioner personally monitoring the situation. Nobody wanted to be caught supporting them if prosecutors came back with harsher charges. The empire Cardi and Stefon had flaunted, cars, mansions, luxury trips, suddenly looked fragile, built on shifting sand. But the harshest blow came not from corporations, but from their own industries. Record label executives who had always tolerated Cardi's drama began talking about damage control. They wanted her quiet, compliant, and cooperative, not screaming in a courthouse. In the NFL, rumors swirled that Stefon's team owners had already spoken to backup options in case the scandal sidelined him. Both Cardi and Stefon had spent years crafting their images as untouchable, larger-than-life figures. Now, in just 48 hours, both looked like liabilities. Social media made things worse. Fans split into factions. Team Cardi applauded her for refusing to be silenced, while critics called her a ticking time bomb. Stefon Strong trended briefly, but was quickly drowned out by memes mocking his silence, comparing him to statues, mannequins, and even Siri. What was once their greatest weapon, the internet, had turned into a double-edged sword, amplifying every flaw and mistake. That night, Cardi went live on Instagram, furious at the way the media portrayed her. "You'll keep talking like I'm finished, like I'm broke, like I'm scared," she ranted, waving her long nails at the camera. "But I'm still here, I'm still Cardi, and ain't nobody taking me down." The live racked up millions of views, but for every fan hyping her up, there were just as many trolls dragging her. Stefon, in contrast, stayed completely silent, no tweets, no lives, no statements. That silence, once seen as discipline, was now starting to look like defeat. By the end of the week, analysts estimated they had lost nearly $10 million in endorsements and opportunities. The financial war they thought they were fighting in court had already spilled into the real world, and the cracks in their empire were widening faster than either of them could control. The case wasn't just about evidence anymore, it was about perception. And perception was turning against them. If you're enjoying the content and want to see more like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's totally free and it helps the channel grow so I can keep bringing you even better videos. Thanks for being part of the journey.